That's it. Kaper Call.
It doesn't matter how good you get at eFoiling, eventually you're gonna fall. You'll misjudge an edge in a carve, or you'll apply too much speed, or not enough. Sometimes you'll just be sailing along enjoying the ride and your board will suddenly lose power for absolutely no good reason. Your board will stop dead, but you'll find yourself flung into the air because things in motion tend to stay in motion. You'll hit the water with incredible force, and after you come back to your senses and realize you've survived yet another big carnelian enema with little more lasting trauma than the bruise on your ego, you'll locate your floating sunglasses, shake the water out of your earbuds, and realize your eFoil is 30 feet away. This is where the Kaper Call comes in handy and gets you back on your board in no time. When I first got my Lift2 Sport, I stumbled upon an amazing trick quite by accident, the Kaper Call. This technique allowed me to get my eFoil to come back to me after a fall. It was a game changer, shocking not only me, but many of my audience members as well. The board would zip back and pick me up quickly, saving me the hassle and energy of swimming to it. This simple yet ingenious technique became a staple in my eFoiling repertoire, and I loved showing it off. However, things took a turn when I upgraded to the Lift3 Pro with its taller mast. The Kaper Call, as I knew it, stopped working. For 2 seasons, I found myself swimming to my board like a simpleton every time I fell. The frustration was real, especially in windy conditions when it seemed like my board was drifting away faster than I could swim. I longed for the days when my trusty Kaper Call would save me the trouble. But everything changed recently when I discovered a new Kaper Call technique. This new method works brilliantly with tall mast boards and is even faster than the old technique. It's been a revelation, transforming my eFoiling experience once again. The advantages of the new Kaper Call are numerous. Firstly, it's much faster than swimming to your board, which means you can get back up and riding sooner. This efficiency keeps the energy high and the frustration low. Secondly, there's no need for a lanyard or tether, which I always found annoying and potentially dangerous. When I fall, I want my board to go one way and me another, especially with an eFoil and its spinning prop. A tether seems like an accident waiting to happen, potentially winding up in the prop and causing damage to the prop, motor, or worse, to me. With the new Kaper Call technique, those worries are a thing of the past. In this video, I'll teach you this fantastic new method. Say goodbye to frustrating swims and dangerous tethers and hello to a more enjoyable, efficient, and safe eFoiling experience. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and ride along with Verdant Ride, your source for eFoil news, reviews, and advice.
Okay, let's Kaper Call. Let's figure this out. First the power, then the data. Make sure that's down. Flip it on. Wait a few seconds. Hear the happy tone. To get us started off in a good place, I usually ski at around 13. That's why I start off at least. As the battery decreases in power, sometimes I'll set that up to 14. Rarely do I get higher than 14, even at races. But today, I think, just to make this a little more generalized, let's set our virtual gear at 10. All right, and let's see what specifically it is, the amount of trigger it takes to get a Kaper Call to work properly. Okay, I'm gonna throw the board in the water, and we'll just let it float away and do its thing. Because when you fall, it could be, you know, in any dimension really. And I'm gonna just send it out there so I can get some distance. We'll just send her out that way. The nice thing about the Lift4 is it's got, I don't know what the range is. It's far, very, very far. That is way out there. Now, what I do is I give it a nice gentle squeeze until it starts to move by itself, and I let its nose come up, and then I let it fall like this. And then once I get it pointed in our direction, there, I oversteered. So it's actually gonna go past us on this one. So let me try again. I'm running it 10 virtual gear. Let's see if I can get it to spin around. My board always turns to its right. I assume that that's similar for other people's boards. I'm sure it has something to do with the way the prop is spinning. There we go. Now I've got to fall. Then I drop down the throttle, and that helps it come straight into us. I'm going a little bit left, so I'm gonna turn it around again. Send her out back this way. See, I've lost the edge of my dock again. I wanted that for a reference point, but here we go. Get it to come up, aim it towards us, and decrease the throttle. There we go. Ways away from the dock here. All right, ready? There we go. Just to keep it from crashing, I'm gonna catch it myself. So I'm gonna turn this off so I can show you that again. So the way that I do it is I push this enough, I squeeze this in enough where I get the tip to lift off. Then I reduce it as soon as it's aiming towards me because I want to stop it from turning. I just want it to go straight, so I want it to be more sunken into the water. Let's just take another look. So right now it's pointing that direction. I'm gonna move this box so you can see. Okay. Now, let's take it out. Okay, ready? Kaper Call it right back to us. There it is. That's how you do it. And usually I let it go a little bit faster towards me because I can just bring it in when I'm in the water, have it come right to my side, and catch the nose and, you know, stop the prop from spinning well before it's to me, so it's gliding in. But that's the trick. That's how you do it. That's your Kaper Call. I would use this over a tether all of the time. I just do not like the idea of tethers at all. I think they don't make any sense for this sport. I do not think you should be attached to a board this heavy and one that's moving this fast. I think it's a bad call. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I'm not. And here you go. Here's the official Verdant Ride solar powered foot washing station, which is at about half the height it should be at, but it's kind of cloudy today. You'll see that it needs a lot of sun to get that thing running. Simple way to do this, super duper cheap fountain, sprinkler, submerge the pump, put a filter on it, hot glue it to the side of your dock. There you go. No more sandy dock. I wish I had 10 of these all over the place. Maybe next year.